This 1967 Mercury Cougar XR7 is ready to cruise to your next classic car event. This is not a show quality car, but what I'd classify as just a nice survivor condition car with one older repaint. This is an A-code car. This is a 289 with a 4-barrel. It's all been upgraded to a bigger 4-barrel. Cougar valve covers, the big over air cleaner. It does have power steering, it's got power brakes, and it does have working air conditioning. We've switched it over to R134A, so it's all ready to go on the ice cold air conditioning. It does have headers and does have dual exhaust. Motor runs great. As we look at the bottom side of the hood was never repainted. It's the original paint on the bottom of the hood, it looks like, with the original red oxy primer. Engine compartments, nothing fantastic, just like I said, original with kind of a respray on the top of the fender, so that's been repainted in the dark blue. It does have a fan shroud, good radiator, cools well, runs well, and the air works. Hood gap's nice and even. Hood does, the stoppers need to be adjusted here a little bit. Let's see if I can do that quick. Yeah, right here, it's just sitting a little high there. Dalton, you want to take that down a little bit there? If we look up and down the sides of this XR7, it's really a pretty straight car. It does have a lot of little chips and scratches and stuff. It's not a show quality paint job by any means. Like I said, it's a nice survivor. Yeah, that helped a lot just getting that stopper down. So the stopper just needed to be adjusted. Lines up really nice across the top of the hood to the top of the fender. As far as we go with the bumpers and stuff, they appear to be original. We have just a little bit of a scuff here, but the front bumper really is in nice shape. It's got nice shiny chrome to it still. The front grille is really good shape. The odometer shows 70,000 miles. Not positive, I don't have any documentation, but it's very possible, as solid as this car is underneath and original, it could be the original mileage. The grille is in great shape for original. Really nice chrome still in the grille. Passenger side hood fits really nicely across the top of the hood and fender as well. It's got the, I'm guessing this is added afterwards. Does have the 289 emblems on it. It's got the turn signal. It's in the back. They do not work, but there is a wiring harness for them that comes with the car. As we go across the top of the hood, again, there's some little scratches, some little chips, stuff like that, but overall appearance is really good. As we look at our gap, the gap's a little wider in the bottom than it is in the top. Very nice and solid, no bubbles or blisters that I can see down here, but there is some clear coat that's peeled off on the bottom of the fender, but very, very solid. Also, we have two scratches up here. We have a scratch right there and another one right there, a chip and a little scratch in the body line. As far as the tires go, it's got the nice Magnum 500 rims. Tires are 195, 70, 14s all the way around, and they're BFGs. On the door, we have a bunch of little door ding chips. Like I said, the paint's probably 20, 30 years old, so it's got a lot of these little chips and nicks in it. But again, overall, very straight, very, very solid car. Pans, frame rails, trunk pan, everything looks solid and original. Torque boxes too. You can go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. You'll be able to see all those photos. There's some chips there in the rocker, but the rocker panel's rock solid. In front of the quarter is perfect, no bubbles or blisters there. As we go across the roof, the hood, the top of the trunk lid, there's no hail damage ever on the car. Nice and straight. Just a little bit of an exhaust rattle there. As far as the lower quarters, no bubbles or blisters, nice and solid. Does have the wheel well molding, front and back. Door handles and stuff are in great shape and they're original. They haven't been replaced. They show just a little bit of a patina. Open up the corners of the doors. Absolutely no body filler, all original. Door panel looks original, very nice shape. The lights work in the doors. Carpet looks nice, but it does show its age as well. Dash pad is all good. The wood grain on the dash is in really good shape for original. I'll go through what works and what don't work a little later. But the wood grain is great. There is a spot right here in there's a little crack right through there in the chrome piece between the tachometer and the speedometer. It's got 70,000, 11 miles on it. Carpet's nice. Console's in great shape. The seat covers have been redone years ago. They've got just a really nice blue velour insert, and they're super soft and nice. Passenger side seats perfect, no rips or tears. When they did that, they did the seat backs and everything, so very, very nice seats. Back seats match the front perfectly. Door panels are original and excellent condition. Also, the driver's side interior door light works as well. The back lights in the very back do not work with the door. I'll check it a little bit with a light switch, but both of those lights do not work with the door open, but the door ones do. Back armrests and stuff all look original and good shape. Door shuts great. Windows all go up and down nice. As we come to the back, like I said, the grille is in great shape for original, and so is the tail lights and the chrome on the tail lights. So this has got the sequential tail lights, and they are working. I'm going to check on the turn signals just to make sure that they're the sequentials. We've had a couple Cougars in here, so I want to make sure on that. Dual exhaust sounds really good. Yep, sequential tail light work, turn signal works perfect. Try the right one, Dalt. Yep, they're both working just as they should. And all of the chrome on the back and the back bumper and stuff appear to be original, and they're really nice shape. A lot of these old 67, 68 Mercury Cougars and Mustangs just were very rusty underneath. This one, if you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, it's super solid. It's just a really good base to make a really nice car out of, or just drive it and enjoy it as is as a survivor. Lower rear quarter looks really good, except for when we get right back here, there's a bubble right here behind the wheel, and just a little bit way down low. If we look on the trunk lid, guys, there's maybe 10 or 12 of these, just little tiny little cracks, little tiny little spots that when it got buffed, that little buffing compound got in there, so it kind of shows up a little bit. And there's just a small little hairline crack right here in the paint from between my fingers right there. Another little scratch right here in front of the wheel, rock solid, no bubbles, no blisters. The door gap is great from top to bottom. It's got about 15 or 20 little tiny rock chips on the rocker, door, stuff like that. Kind of just see there. No bubbles on the front of the door or the back of the door or the lower fender, guys. A super solid car. The only bubble that I seen in the entire car was on the driver's side rear quarter. The paint has a good shine. We buffed it out. It's a real dark blue metallic. Really looks nice. Again, both doors open and close perfectly. Here's our information. 65B, K is, I'm pretty sure it's blue, and then 6B is blue interior. So car's really never been any other color but blue. Corner of the door is perfect. Door panels original, super nice. The seat is in excellent shape except for right on the cord. Just getting in and out, the cord's worn on these 3 cords. Not holes, nothing like that, just a little wear on the cords. Alright, the horn works. Gas gauge works, we just put 5 gallons in it. Amp gauge works. Temp gauge works, and it's been running here. It's about 80 degrees. It's been running for about 10 minutes, and we're still on the cool side. Oil pressure at an idle, warmed up, is about 30 pounds. It does have a Mercury AM/FM radio with auxiliary. That works, but there is a, it's just got the speaker up in the front dash, so I recommend probably putting some 6x9s or something in the back, but it does work. The clock in the console is in great shape, but it does not work. It'll need a new battery. It does have power brakes. As I talked about, all the factory gauges work, speedometer works. Hideaway headlights work. And most important, guys, the air conditioning works. Kicks in, blows ice cold, and we just went ahead and converted it over to the R134A. I'll hand the video over to Dalton. Dalton's actually the one that traded for this car.
Yeah, yep.
Guy traded this in on a 1969 Pontiac Le Mans GTO clone. I think car did come out of Kansas or
Missouri, I think.
Missouri?
Like southern Missouri. You know, I think the thing is about like these survivor condition cars, I mean, we seem to have the best luck with them mechanically. I mean, as far as everything works. I mean, cars that are in this good a shape, being this old and original, they were taken good care of.
The kickdown works, passing gear works great, tranny shifts great. The brakes work perfect, all. Nice full pedal, stops nice and straight. The steering, guys, is awesome also. We're going to go ahead and roll our windows up, because we do have the air going. Has a nice firm shift. Shifted up to third gear at 65 mile an hour. We're doing 70 mile an hour and doing about 2,600 RPM. So 70 mile an hour, 2,600 RPM. It cruises right down the road, absolutely straight. One finger on the wheel. Can I check this out? Straight down the road, guys. There's not no vibrations. It really goes down the road nicely. Wipers work. Air is ice cold. Kickdown works at 60 mile an hour. Kicks right back into third. Just a fantastic XR7, Dalton.
Yeah, and again, guys, go check this car out and all our other cars out on our website, www.coyoteclassics.com, where you'll see all kinds of pictures and additional information.